Tag along with Amy and Jamie while we meet the authors. Right here on Amazon Live. Ask questions to win a prize from your favorite author's life. So come on, just tag along with Amy and Jamie while we meet the authors. Right here on Amazon Live. Ask questions to win a prize from your favorite author's life.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Evans. Hi, Ginny. Hello, everybody. Glad you guys are here. Glad you guys made it. I'm Amy Honey. My beautiful husband, Jamie Honey.
Hi, folks.
Or as some of you know, the emu or the peacock or the hummingbird or the gorilla.
Welcome.
We're excited today. I've got a great conversation happening with a really great author. I'm so excited to bring, because I've actually been going through her book. I've got her book here, and it is pretty cool. It's like a journal, and there's vision boards in it and like places to go. Have you done?
I've been there.
You've been there?
I've been there. 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 I've been to every one of these pages, and one day I hope to go to the locations in person.
But it's really cool. It's a great concept.
Is cool.
It is really cool. So Monique, her name is Monique Pearson, she's the author of this book. She's the CEO of Soaring Without Limits Enterprises. SWOL. I love that name.
Soaring, S,
SWOL.
with W, out, O, limits, L, enterprises. SWOL.
I love it. I love that name. It's great. So this is where they assist women in overcoming mental mind blocks so that they can show up as their highest selves with the use of travel as the vehicle in order to achieve this. And hey, those of you who love travel, this is really for you. So she's a transformational author, speaker, philanthropist, and entrepreneur, and woman of my own heart. And I cannot wait for you guys to have her, hear her, and give a very warm welcome to Monique Pearson. Hi, Monique. Here.
Hi, Amy. Hi, Jamie. Thank you so much for having me. Hi, audience. Happy to be here.
Hello.
We are super glad you're here. Girl, this book is so cool. Like, it is so cool. Jamie and I are avid travelers. And what I was going to tell you before the show that I was going to wait till we're done. I found something from when I was 9 years old. It was like a diary or something like that we had to write for school. And it said, what's your life goal? Or what do you want to do when you grow up, kind of thing. And I said, I want to see every single country on the planet. I want to see every single, I want to travel everywhere. I want to see all of it. I want to see it all. I was like Sam Kinison. I want to taste it all. So this is super cool, because the ultimate bucket list journal, this isn't just like, oh, dream about stuff. This is like an action plan.
Right. Because I think a lot of us get caught up in, oh, I want to do this. Oh, I want to do that. And then that's it. We just speak it, but we don't make a plan to have it come to fruition. And that's so funny that you mentioned that you found your journal at 9 years old, because I can remember since the age of 10, I said that I wanted to travel and see the world. So I do believe like we should pour into those dreams that we have as youngsters. Like we all innately know like why we're here, what we want to do. And I think that as parents, we can support those when you hear that come from kids, because look, you're proof, I'm proof that what we speak and what we desire can actually come to fruition.
That's amazing. And
so what was one of the key reasons for creating this book in the first place? What was the trigger point?
I found once I started the business that I had a lot of women who were, one, fearful. And before I could even get them on a plane, I had to start working with them and doing coaching to get to the root of their fears so that we can come up with solutions to be able to have them live out their travel goals. And I was like, okay, I'm only going to be able to reach so many people directly in working with them. So I wanted to take what I was doing with my clients one-on-one and be able to channel that to more people. Hence, that is what the journal is, because that is what I was doing, asking those thought-provoking questions, also laying out a plan as to how we can get you to your travel goals, what you needed to do. So that was the reason I wanted to be able to offer the work that I was doing with individuals to the masses. So I started and made that journal.
Wow.
I gotcha. And travel has, even the planning of travel, let alone the taking of travel. I'm sure you've experienced this with a number of your clients you've worked with. A shift in their emotional elements, a shift in what they think is possible with life just by the contemplation of a journey or a physical travel somewhere.
Yeah, I think people fall short of the secondary benefits of travel, which you just alluded to. One, far as the increase in confidence, the increase in far as gratitude, and then also what you're capable of. If you're able to go to a country that may not have English speakers and you're learning how to maneuver in a spirit of uncomfortableness and you're able to do that successfully, you can take that over to your job. You can take that over to any other pursuits that you may be interested in far as entrepreneur. So I think we sell short. The secondary benefits that we get from travel is deeper than just getting another passport stamp. So I also promote that as well.
So folks, grab the book right now. Take that trip, girl, the ultimate bucket list journal, and have a look, have a flick through, start to imagine what's possible for you, where you can go. And one of the key things that I've seen for a lot of people when traveling is they live this life, and then when they take a holiday, they become themselves, and then they go back to living this structure. And if that is too big of a jump, you may want to start looking at where your life is, because that's where the stress and those other elements are taking place. Your disconnection to who you truly are. I mean, we live in Las Vegas, and a lot of people take the trip and definitely start living a different experience. Whoa, this is who I am these 5 days. Like, if you feel that you need to go to a different place
to become somebody else,
if that's all bottled up inside you, then you want to start looking at releasing that pressure valve. Grab this book, start making some plans, getting out into nature. I've had the pleasure of basically traveling all over the world with different jobs and different opportunities. And exactly as Monique was saying, when you get into a different culture, you get to learn a new element of yourself. What's one of the greatest places or travels that you personally have, which comes to mind for you?
Number one on my list is Bali, Indonesia. I have never been to a country where as soon as I got on the ground, like a sense of peace just overcame me. I've never experienced that before. I've been to like 40 plus countries and never had that feeling before. And it was just welcoming. It was lush. The benefits of just like being out in nature, the beautiful, it was, I can just, I don't know if that one will be top. That'll be probably hard for any other place that I go to down the line to beat Bali, but that is number one on my list so far, that out of all the places that I've been.
That's interesting because we were working on a retreat to Bali with the celebrity comedians.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the experience of Bali is so.
Bali itself is a magical place.
It is.
It is a separate community and concept, even though it's part of all of Indonesia. That little island of Bali is unique in itself. It's a crossing point of 3 major ley lines, energy meridians, where sacred sites all around the world are built on. And so it's part of one of the studies one of the things I was reading was talking about how it's part of the heart chakra of the planet for emotionally connecting to your own soul, so to speak. And Bali has a full moon ritual every full moon. They believe, much like Mexico with Day of the Dead, that on the full moon they communicate with their ancestors. So they don't lose track of their history, because monthly they're reminded of the people that came before them, and they have gratitude for where they are based on the effort of generations prior, where most of Western society that I've experienced is like, enough about them. This is about me now.
Right.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Well, that's
great.
probably why it connected with me so strongly, because I definitely see the value in learning from the elders, those that were before us, and the
Mm,
pathways that they have paved for us, and being
mm.
a spiritual individual. So yes, I will definitely go back. In your retreat, those who have never been, they are in for a super, super treat, because they're gonna love it there. So
Oh
Yeah.
hands
man,
down.
did you go to the monkey forest, or did you go to Ubud, or what area did you go to?
Yes, I did go to Ubud. I did go to Lumpiang Temple. I think everyone sees that on Instagram, where it looks like you're walking on glass and in the temple. And I did go to the water temple. Yeah, pretty
Mhm.
much. Yeah, I got a lot in those 6 days that I was there. But I would definitely say that is worthy of a repeat, to hit up some other areas if I had the opportunity to go back.
When I looked at the excursion, I'm like, we got to stay here a month, Jamie. There's we need to go if we're gonna fly over there, because it's like from here it's like 30 hours to get there, right? It's like we might as well just
Oh yeah,
stay over
the
there for a
time
whole month.
difference. Yeah,
And
because
that's
it took
something.
us about 23 hours. So if you can get past that flight, you gotta like make it worth it to take all that time on a plane.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Enjoy yourself over. Fully immerse yourself in the community and the experiences. And also that's a big part. I mean, like I mentioned earlier, I've gone to every continent except South America, but every other one, Europe, Africa,
Mhm.
Australia, North America. I've been everywhere. Oh, that's the sound. That's an Australian song. I've been everywhere, man. Across the
Australia is
country.
still number one on my list. Have not been yet, but all the other ones you mentioned, yes. I actually lived in Italy for 3 years.
Oh,
So
wow.
that gave me the opportunity to go to like 25 countries in those 3 years that I was there, because it's like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
so such a good launching pad to check out so many other places.
Yeah, when I was little, I lived in Germany, and my dad was military, and so we were stationed in Germany. And every 3-day weekend we had, we went to Greece. We went everywhere. And the one thing that I regret, because I was a kid, so I complained. Like I wanted to just stay home with my friends, and so I was whining and complaining. So they went to go see the Berlin Wall before it
Right.
came down, and I didn't go with them. They left me at home with friends at that one, and I still regret that I didn't go. I didn't get to go see that.
Well, I guess you can always see the remnants and still have an opportunity to go. That was one I definitely went to see and went to go check out the memorial for the concentration camps. I actually got to go to a concentration camp. So I just love the experiences that are one of a kind for those who are international travelers that you get to experience. It's like nothing that you can buy. Those are priceless memories that will be with you until the end of your days. That is like what does it for me, being able to be the channel to help others create their forever memories.
Mhm.
I love that. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, there's just so much to see and so much to do, and especially when you're talking about other countries in the history. Like I think like I was really fascinated with the Alamo here in the States, because it's kind of some of the
Mhm.
oldest history that we have still around. Like we don't have the history that they have in Italy and in France. And my
Right.
girlfriend and I took a trip for a month over to France and Italy, and the car was driving, and there was like these old ruins, and we were like, stop the car, and we got out of the car. We just wanted to touch this thing
Just to
because we
have.
knew it was thousands of years old. And the guy was like, it's an old broken down wall. Like we're like,
Yeah.
it's ruins.
That's how it was when I went to Greece, and I was like, oh my gosh, they had the Olympics here. And especially when I went to Egypt and got to see the pyramids of Giza, I was like, it, and they just take it for granted, because that's always been a part of, like, for them it's like it's a Tuesday. So that's what I mean, as far as just that out of world experience, that you are now being and able to see things that you read about and learned about as a child in school, and you're
Mm.
getting to be able to experience it. It's like
How?
like
Oh, go ahead.
Although I was just thinking right now, if some folks are thinking, oh, I would love to travel around the world, yet budget's not allowing it, take a trip through your hometown as a tourist. So actually Google what's good to look at in your own hometown and spend a day as if you're a tourist and look at your environment as if it's new and refreshing. Much like the people in Egypt, Monique was saying, oh, well, it's just another Tuesday for me. I got these big rock pointy things in the background here. Experience where you are right now and also plan for going somewhere else. In the planning of a travel, grab the journal there, map it out, go through those pages, start to imagine. In the planning of something, you're actually creating positive chemicals in your brain. So,
and Kiana and Tevin, thank you for the follow. This one's for you. Awesome.
I also wanted to allude to what you just spoke on, Jamie. I think many people believe that it's not within their financial means to travel internationally, and I wanted to debunk that myth. The same way that we plan to send our kids to college, we plan to save for a house. It's the same concept when it comes to travel, and you can also have ways where you can piecemeal and budget and make payments to get to these trips. You don't have to pay for everything up front. So there is a will and a way for you to be able to open up the world to you without breaking the bank. So I just think a lot of people may not be aware of that. They automatically assume I can't afford it, but there is a lot of ways that you can break that down to be able to make payments to go on these trips.
That's great advice, folks. This is what Amy and I tell a bunch of the people in the seminars all the time. Don't tell yourself no. If you want something, don't tell yourself no. Go talk to someone who's a professional in that area and let them say, oh, no, this isn't possible for you right now. Yet, this is what you can do. Or, oh, yeah, that's possible. Have you thought of approaching it this way? Piecemealing it out, just like Monique said here.
Yeah, it's like a good friend of mine. She thought she couldn't buy a house, and she'd been renting her whole life, and she ended up talking to a mortgage broker, and they were like, "Oh, you can buy a house. Just do this, this, and this." And she just did exactly what they said. Ended up getting an awesome house on a short sale back when everything crashed. So she got a great deal. That house is probably she's probably already if she was to sell it, she would make $300,000-$400,000 on that house now.
Wow.
So, but she thought it wasn't possible, but she let a professional help her,
And then also, as you said, whatever you say you can, you can. Whatever you say you can't, you can't. So that was also a big part of why I wanted to have that visionary reflection work to reprogram your subconscious. Because once you start there, I believe that also connects with our conscious mind to bring about the results that we want to see by starting there, laying the groundwork and reframing your mindset to be able to bring about those things that you want to see.
Love it. Evan says, I've never been on a plane. I'm afraid of heights. I hate to break it to you, Evans, but cars are way more dangerous than planes.
Yeah, a couple of things. If you've been in a car, Evans, as Amy said, you've been in a more dangerous vehicle than a plane. Now, it's no different to sitting in a chair on a plane than sitting in a chair in a car. You're in a vehicle that's being... Now, if you're driving the car, good for you. If you're not driving the car, no different. Except your Wi-Fi service and free drinks is a lot less in the car than it is in the plane. Now, you don't have to be worried about heights when you're on a plane. That's something for the pilot to be concerned about. You just sit back, watch your movie, and enjoy the free drinks.
Evan says, heights give me panic attacks. Reach out to Monique Pearson. She might be able to help you with that.
Yeah.
Yes, I do have some tips that I would love to share, but I can definitely connect with me, Google me, and I would love to give him some tips as to how he can get over that and be able to get on a plane and travel.
Is there a little tip you can give right now?
One, I would say, as far as any fear that we have, I want to get to the root of where did it start? Where did the fear come from? So one, we can debunk whether or not this is still your truth, or is this still an assumption, or if this is something that is no longer relevant to you. Because if you had something happen at a young age, and since now 20 years later, you're still standing on that incident that occurred as a child, is that still true for you? We'll start there as far as getting to the root of that issue. If it's still your truth, then we can move forward as to how we can overcome it, since that is no longer something that is relevant to you. That was a 20-year-old incident, and you're no longer that same individual.
Yeah, yeah. Many of our fears are nothing more than a thought of what could go wrong attached to a physical sensation. That same physical sensation attached to a thought of what can go right is technically referred to as excitement. So you don't actually have a fear of heights, you have an excitement of being on the ground. So when you get to that tropical location, you're going to be even more excited. Just
Yeah.
imagine the waves washing up over your feet as your feet sink down into the moist sand, as you look across an expanse of crystal blue water glistening in the sunlight, the sound of seagulls and the fresh air just coming full of ozone up the nostrils and tickling the sensations of the palate for the next moment you're going to enjoy in this tropical location, as the wind's softly blowing and the sun's setting down over the horizon, sinking into the ocean, and you can almost hear it sizzle as it drops into the water.
Also, if you just grab this book, Evans, this is pretty cool because it asks you some pretty good questions to help you really reflect on what your travel journey is, what's holding you back, how it might enhance your life. And it might give you a totally different perspective, because there's also, like, the questions in here are great. Like, they make you think, how can you make a long international flight more enjoyable? What travel experience did you like the least, and what would you do differently? So it really kind of hones you down on, like, these thought-provoking questions as you go through it. It's really kind of set, like, I can see how this is put together really brilliantly, because it starts out with, like, just kind of dreaming, and then you've got some place for reflection, and then it kind of gets deeper, like a deeper dive into, like, thought-provoking questions, and then it shows you some really cool locations. But then this is my favorite part, because I am a big on vision board. It's got a whole section for you to create a vision board in here. So, and yeah, Jenny says you don't feel the height sitting in a plane like you do when
Yes.
you're standing on the side of a cliff or like a tall building. So being enclosed makes it feel safer. Just get an aisle seat instead of a window seat.
Yes, and once you do it once, like anything else that you've done in life, it becomes easier each time you do it. And my acronym for fear is false evidence appearing real, because the experiences that we make up in our head typically are always worse than what they will be in real life. So, Trent, Jamie gave you all the encouragement you need by painting that beautiful vision as to why it will be worth your while to hop on a plane.
I was on a flight with my friend Carla. She'd never flown before, and she was really nervous to fly. She had a couple drinks to calm herself down, and we hit turbulence, and she stood up on the plane and screamed, "We're all gonna die!"
Oh my
And
God.
I'm dying laughing, and then I'm just like, I just couldn't stop laughing. It was the funniest thing. It was like she just panicked. To me, it was hilarious because I knew her so well. It was like, sit down, it's turbulence, we're fine.
Well, I hope she didn't have any other people who were afraid of heights, because that could just spark a whole scenario in that case, if that were the case.
Yeah, I think she got a few people, but I don't know. It was pretty funny. I couldn't
Oh,
stop
wow.
laughing. My burst out in laughter made everybody around us laugh too. So, because I just couldn't help myself.
Well, that's the easiest way to diffuse a stressful situation, that's for sure.
That humor mindset. Yeah. And Jamie posted false evidence appearing real. Yeah, exactly. Awesome. I love it. Well, man, I could talk to you forever. You have just so much insight, so many great insights, and you've been through so much. And to me, you're just such an incredibly strong and brave and powerful woman. And we need more of you on this planet. And I'm really glad that you're here. We would love to have you on again.
Oh, I would love to come back. Yes, because right now I'm working with women in male dominant industries. A lot of my travel started because I was in the military. So I traveled all over for that. Then I worked in the Middle East for some years as a contractor. So, yes, I have a lot of good stories and info to share for those who are looking to turn their life around and make the most of the opportunities that we have here today. So, yes, I would love to come back.
I
I
love
have
that. I
another
mean,
book
I'm
I'm
a
working
huge,
on. So, yeah, I would love to.
great. Yeah, I'm a huge women's rights advocate. So, and I love what you've done in your career and your history and everything. It's really incredible.
Thank you so much. It was definitely a pleasure to be here with you guys, and thank you for sharing. And definitely reach out to me. You can Google Monique Pearson to connect. I would love to connect and share more about my travel knowledge and tips, and to help those who I can to live out their travel goals.
Jenny said, good stuff, Monique. Grab her book below. And if you have questions, reach out to her. She's super approachable, and, you know, reach out to her through socials. So awesome. Thank you so much, Monique. Really glad to have you.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
And folks, click on a book, hit follow the author, and then you'll find out anything new that's happening with Monique as well from there.
Yeah, go follow her on Amazon as well. So click through onto that book, and then once you're in there on the, I think it's on the left-hand side underneath the book. I'm already following her. So
Ditto.
Just go ahead and click that follow button and follow her on Amazon as well. And you'll get notifications if she's got new stuff coming out, or she re-releases something, or
yeah, it doesn't hurt. Tells Amazon that you enjoyed this opportunity to meet her as well.
Exactly. Awesome. Good stuff. All right, let's shift gears to Gottman airtight containers. These containers are really cool. I've got, this is a double set of one.
I think we've got a little video here of Amy showing you. So
okay.
Let's just share that. Oops. That's not what I want to share. I want to make this guy big. Now share him. Oh.
This is another great food storage container from Gottman with the crystal lock, and it is beautiful. You can see inside, it's almost equivalent to glass. These containers can go from the freezer to the microwave, right to the dishwasher. Fantastic. Now, this one that they sent me, and I'd like to thank them for sending this to me to review. I really do appreciate it. Now, notice they've got a little hologram sticker on there. If you're going to put it in the microwave, make sure to take that hologram sticker off first. But this container is great for little snacks. It's super cute. It's got these, it airlocks tight, and it's got these 3 little containers for snacks. Now, what would be fantastic for this would also be like taco toppings, or like if you're having like an ice cream sundae night and you had like different toppings in there for ice cream sundae. I'm going to use it for snacks for my grandson while he's in school. He does school home right now. And so this would be great in his room for him to just like have a snack ready to go, and it keeps it all airtight. So I'm not worried about him having this food just sitting in his room, because it's locked, which is really, really nice. So once again, I'd like to thank Gottman for sending these to me to review. They are great little storage containers. Love the functionality and the versatility of these guys.
So that container and this container are in the first one that I'm clicking here. And then this is just this container. And I'll show you real quick. It's just got 3 little things in it. This would be perfect, like if you wanted to like have some some walnuts there. Yeah.
Fresh.
Yeah, exactly. Airtight. So if you just want to do like some like toppings, if you wanted like taco toppings or something, you had like little green onions and different, like, or maybe sushi, you've got like you've got maybe some green onions, some ponzu sauce, and some wasabi or something like that. So,
and this collection has been sitting up here since last week in the show in our hot studio, and they taste just as fresh as they were a week ago.
Yeah.
So the sealing factor of them, and I don't mean the top of the room sealing, I mean the closing in air exchange sealing capacity of that lid, certainly works great.
Yeah, and these are really cool, because like a lot of the containers that I've gotten that are plastic, because this is called Titan, it's made with Titan, but so it's clear, it's see-through. So I mean, we've touched it and look at how clear that is still.
Yeah.
So a lot of times the plastic gets cloudy.
Yeah, and even especially up here in the studio, we have so many different things, air filters, blah, 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 all this stuff going on. So any of our acrylic or clear plastic kind of stuff gets very smoky pretty quick. I've got to clean my glasses repeatedly through the show. And yet this almost looked like it's just been polished, even though we haven't touched it for a week, other than just moving it around.
Yeah, we've been moving around the studio up here.
No fingerprints. So that stays real nice for sure.
Ooh, what did the grape say when it got crushed, Jamie?
I don't want to whine about this, maybe.
Ooh, that's a good one.
What are
like, oh, your feet stink.
No. What did the grapes say when it got crushed?
Thinking of those guys that used to stomp on grapes with their feet.
Nothing. It just let out a little whine. Boom.
Oh,
there you go.
That's cute.
That's not my intelligence. That's me remembering a acting gig I did like 30 years ago for the Queensland government. They had a wine bar at this 5-day event in Brisbane, WINE, wine bar. And so me and another actor would be there the whole time going, oh my God, you wouldn't believe what happened. Oh, so glad this place is here for you to hear me. And so we just did jokes the whole day about whining. So Jenny, great joke, except it triggered a 30-year-old memory for me to look smart, which is basically how our brains work, folks.
I was trying to find a joke about meal prep, and it just showed me a bunch of memes. And the thing that popped up first was a picture of The Rock going, hey, girl, I'm coming over to meal prep for you and wash the dishes.
Next is the Shilajit. Here we have Shilajit.
I guess I enjoyed that joke a little more than Jamie did.
It's cure with pure Himalayan Shilajit resin.
This is it.
Now, as Amy mentioned previously last week, Shilajit is from the Himalayas. Oh, it actually says pure Himalayan Shilajit. So what's happened is all this organic matter millions of years ago, much like oil, this organic matter has been crushed and squeezed together and has been basically self-processing by Mother Earth in these layers. And then these mountains through tectonic plate shift have lifted up. And so this little black resin kind of oozes out of the side of a mountain and it gets collected. And it has such phenomenal health potency elements associated with it. The locals up there would make a tea with this, and they're living to 120, 150. And this nutritionist that was traveling around the world looking at some of the energy and vitality and immune support things that could be gathered naturally from the environment, looking at local tribes and villages and going, how come you folks don't have any health issues and are living to a really long age? And then looked at the food they were eating and saw if there was any nutritional things that they could take that would support the health of the physical body. And Shilajit was one of the things found in the Himalayas. And now it's like, what? It's one of the big...
We knew about it 15 years ago. We've been taking Shilajit for years.
When it was first discovered and first tested and first put into the marketplace as something you could consume.
Now, this is a resin. It's like almost looks like a black tar. And so I just need to run this under hot water. I can't open the jar without running it under hot water or getting a jar opener, but just run it under hot water and it'll melt that resin in there and you can just tip it open. It also comes with this is metal. The guy messaged me, Jamie goes, I think it's plastic because it's so light. It feels so light. And I go, no, I think it's metal. And the guy messaged me and said, he was watching the very first show, said, no, it's metal. It is metal.
And yeah, if you clink it on your teeth, you can realize
you can tell it's metal.
It's got trace minerals, 85 plus trace minerals and humanic acid. Now, trace minerals are super necessary for cellular function and brain function in the body. And so much of our nutrition is lacking in those trace minerals now. Now, you only need like 0.0001% of a certain mineral for the function for it to be effective in the body. And yet, not having it means this function doesn't take place. It's kind of like Tetris. You need the whole row to be complete for it to disappear. Well, you could be building up on all these other things, but missing this one little trace mineral and it's not working. So that's one of the things that have been discovered and is worth looking into. So this is a great little way for you to add. Our recommendation is try it as recommended.
Put it in hot water. You can make it as a tea. You can put it in your tea. You can put it, I recommend heating it because it'll melt it down a little bit better. It has kind of a bit of an earthy flavor. It tastes good. I think it tastes nice. It doesn't taste like, I don't know, it doesn't taste like herbs or anything. It just kind of has like a earthy, a little bit of an earthy sweet flavor.
Yeah. So if you're interested in giving your body a boost in that way, then yeah, try it for a couple of weeks and see if there's any difference for you.
It's on sale today too. It's 15% off. Yeah. So, and this is a really high quality. It's also third party tested. So
yeah, along with drinking plenty of water and moving the body.
Exactly.
So there's the next. These are these door locks. They work fantastic. Here's a little demonstration of how they work. The portable door lock is fantastic. You get a set of instructions, very simple to use, comes a little carry bag. It is phenomenal. It'll use the smaller or the larger hole in the door, slipped in there. You slide this heavy duty triangle device down into the door, and it pushes up tight against the door, and this metal frame is held against the metal door frame. So no one can open that door. So you can use this on any inward opening door for your safety and protection. It works very simple. It's lightweight, easy to carry. Everyone should have at least one or two of these in their travel bag for their safety. Great if your kids are going away at a dorm or a travel place and you want that extra layer of security and protection. So this is them. You can get them in several different packs. The portable door lock. You can get them in a 1-pack, 2-pack, 4-pack, different things. Check them all out. Great, simple little price for an amazing little device that gives you a lot of security. So yeah, well worth having a look at. This is the Super Denny. It's on sale right now. The Super Denny Power Strip. So it's got 22 AC outlets, 6 USB charging ports. Amy's got it just back here with a bunch of stuff plugged into it.
That's not.
There we go.
I have a couple things plugged in.
Oh, I thought those lights and everything were plugged in.
No.
It was sitting right next to a whole bunch of stuff that was on. I
thought it's got the stuff plugged in from my other room because I usually keep this in the other studio where I shoot, and I just click this thing and it turns all the lights on. But yeah, I unplugged most of the lights. And
what's great with the power surge protector is that if there's an electrical bump or drop, that difference in the flow of current can affect your electrical devices. This surge protector will get tripped first rather than your actual computer or your lights or your PlayStation or your TV. This device will trip first, then you just turn it back on and off and you're back to good go rather than replacing your other own. So that's why it's a big bonus to have something like this. Here's the Shinewell.
Ooh, I love this one.
It's got the little power pack. You can just charge up. It's got a cord with it as well for you to charge the power. USB-A charges the power pack, USB-C. So then you got a little power pack. You can just walk around. Turn it on here with these buttons. So there you go. It's on. You can see it's vibration. So here's the different heat. So you can turn the heat off, low, medium, high. You can see that there, right there on my arm. You can see how it has 3 different intensities. And then there's 3 different vibration modes, and then you can just turn it off again. So this is really good, great for the lower back. You can put it on your shoulder. You can use it pretty much anywhere you want. Just sit it there, and it has some great benefits. We have the V-Top Martin 4-pack. These are on sale as well. These are really handy.
I love these.
They're stackable. So you can adjust the stacking. You can adjust them any way you want. The drawer pulls all the way out, so you can just pull the drawer out and take it. Also, you can see it is see-through. So you can easily go, which drawer has the hair clips in it? This one does. You don't have to pull out every drawer. Great for on your counter, great for under the sink, great for an art and craft room, great for makeup or little things. So they come in different size packs. You can get the 4-pack, 2-pack, 8-pack, 6-pack. Just divide, say, for example, the 4-pack final price, divide it by 4. That's your price per item. And let's see if that's the best deal today. It looks like it is because it's got a lightning deal on it right now. So we've got a huge discount happening right now. About 20 to 30% have already been claimed, 54% off for the 4-pack. But you can get it in a 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, so check them out. They're a nice item to have. We also have the water drop. This is an electric countertop. How do I open him? Here we go. Water filter, an electric, comes with its own little cleaning brush. It charges up with a USB cord. Let's see if we can get it out. Here we go.
Oh, that's
So this is how it looks on the counter. Super nice. Charges up here, and you just tap the button here with pressure sense or awareness sensor, and it starts to pump out water. Now, take the lid off to fill it up. This piece here actually pulls all the way out, and this is where your filter goes inside here. And it actually...
What are you doing in there?
I accidentally touched the button, so it tried to pump because it's charged up. So yeah, you put water all in this area, and then it filters out and comes out the end here. And here's the filter, and this one's brand new, wrapped in plastic. Take the plastic off, pop him on in underneath. This piece here is going to suck water up through the filter in here, and then push it out through the top. So you'll get filtered water on demand on your countertop. Looks super sweet and nice, and you can get it in different colors. That is that guy. We got the Mum Cozy milk bottle warmer. Now, Mum Cozy, as you know, here's 2 of them right here, 2 different styles for your bottle warmer. Let me just show you a little video. Mum Cozy has all the great products to help a newborn baby out. A pregnant mother, nursing mother, born baby, your small child. It's got the lot. So anything to do with a small kid or a family getting a kid, check out Mum Cozy. So here's the bottle warmer. This is the awesome milk bottle warmer from Mum Cozy. Thanks for sending it to us to compare and share. This is a great little device, 9-in-1. It's actually got a night light on it as well, 24-hour night light. Simple push button, turn the dial, you get all the functions that you can use. You can cook food in there, heat that up. You can pour this little bit of water out for water warming for the milk bottle. It takes pretty much most baby bottles for the milk, as well as the bags. The breast bags for the mother's milk can go in here and be warmed up. So very simple to use, a great design, convenient with that nightlight. You can pretty much have this anywhere you need to have it, with a 24-hour timer, as well as a heating function that will warm it up and then allow it to stay warm for up to 60 minutes. Plus you've got fast heat, slow heat, cooling, a whole bunch of items available for you right here. So that's it. There's 2 bottle warmers on the carousel. I just highlighted the second one for you. Now the next little guy, so check them both out. The next little guy here is the Mum Squeezy Pack. Now Amy wants to use this to make a bunch of little foods.
I think it's super cool.
For me to eat and treat me like a child. That's That's what you won't stop talking
But like
about.
you could make like a really cool like ginger lime sauce.
See, there she is. She doesn't stop right there.
It would be delicious.
Yeah,
And you could have like your own salad dressings, or you could like make a really like you could do like a really like heavy garlic, like, and then freeze it, you know, so you've got your garlic ready to go. You've got your
So the Mum Cozy Squeeze Station, you can create any natural, healthy, or unhealthy option for your child that you wish. You want to create, you got some leftover food, like you can create a nice little veggie pouch for them. So yeah, I don't disagree with Amy as far as the squeezy pouches we could be making for ourselves. It's her trying to dress me up with a bid and put a pacifier back in my mouth to shut me up is more thing.
If only, if only, if only.
So there we go. There's the Mum Squeezy patch. Mum Cozy cradle cap. You know, the cradle or the skull of the newborn baby is delicate here, but yet you still want to clean. Evan says you're a big kid, Jamie. So you're on Amy's side. Child. Young at heart is the way I think of it. I'm not being childish. Yeah, so here's the cradle cap cleaner design. Put little squeegee packs in it, pops the soap out, squash the button, foams up, super soft little bristles, nice and gentle. You're not going to hurt the baby's skin, and you're not going to hurt the skull. So that's great for washing that hair, and also in the cleaning and beauty line of elements. Here's a Mum Cozy. This one's got 17% off. This is the baby nail. So those, you know, those little razor blades. Hello, Jennifer. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Hey, welcome. Are you new here? I don't think I've seen your name. Feel free to give us a follow, and we'll give you a fun little graphic.
So here's Mum Cozy.
It looks like this.
Well, we're very glad that you dropped on by, Jennifer.
Welcome.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, that's right. Go ahead, hit that little follow button, and we appreciate that for sure. And we appreciate that you're here. So Mum Cozy baby nail grinder, groomer, file kit.
Because little baby nails are dangerous.
Babies are like Edward Scissorhands. Those little nails are ultra thin, and they're like razor blades.
They sure are.
Uh-huh. The Mum Cozy baby wipes. Get a whole pack. You get a 4-pack of them. There's 200 in a pack. No, is it 200 in a pack? There's 60 wipes in a pack. Only $14.99. 60 wipes. They're super big, and they're super natural. Great for sensitive skin. Whether you're
240 in that whole thing.
240.
A pack of 4.
Pack of 4. 240 super large. All natural baby wipes. It's got 99% water and 1% of, I think, a coconut oil for softness.
And the thing is that they're super large, so you could almost give the baby a whole bath with this.
Yeah,
because it's all it is water, and just 99% water and a very tiny bit of coconut extract. So
a little bit of coconut extract. It reseals up once it's open. It keeps them moist. It's got a slightly textured surface for cleaning.
Messes.
I know a bunch of people were saying that they were using, a lot of ladies were saying they were using this as makeup removers. So it's pH balanced. There's no harsh chemicals. It's all natural cotton. It's great.
I love having any kind of, I love having these natural, I've been using baby wipes for years, to travel with them and stuff. You get stuck in the airport and you've just been had a long day and you can't get a shower. You can kind of clean up a little bit at least, it's nice.
This is the Mum Cozy.
This is the lactating massager. So every once in a while, this is the different one. Let me find the other one.
This is the Mum Cozy double lactation massager, warming for breastfeeding, pumping heat and vibration, improve milk flow, breastfeeding essentials for clogged ducts, engorgement.
This is the correct one right here. It's a little bit different shape. They have a couple different designs. This one, but all of them feel like skin. They're like the softest, skin feeling. And you've got to charge it. We didn't charge this one. It's got 3 levels, and you can also do heat as well as massage. And this is going to help release that tension, release any kind of clogged ducts that might be happening anytime. Sometimes we just don't let our milk out. So sometimes we need a little help.
It's 17% off, plus there's a 5% coupon. Click that additional coupon to have it.
Comes with everything you need, including the charger.
Now, the next 2 items, couple of Mum Cozy bras.
We are just all about the Mom Cozy today, huh?
Mum Cozy has a lot of different great products. So basically, the only difference
are people having
these,
babies right now? Is that what's happening?
There's slightly different colors. You've got the beige and the cream, so slightly different colored. That's the only difference. Here's a video of the black. Exactly same. The only thing is it's a different color. This is the nursing bra right here.
This is the Mom Cozy nursing bra, and in my opinion, I think all women's clothing should be made with this material. They call it like this buttery material, but oh my god, it's just like feels like you're not wearing anything at all. It is like the most comfortable thing on the planet. So let me show you how it works. But I'd like to thank Mom Cozy for sending this to me to review. I really do appreciate it. So you've got on either side of these straps here, you've got these little clips, and the clip just undoes it, just completely undoes. And I'm kind of backwards here. I'm trying to do this backwards. Here we go, right there. So it clips out, and then you've got this strap below that still hangs. So you have access, baby has access, and then you just pop that back on, and it just clips right back on. And you've got, so it looks stylish, it feels great, and it is just one of the best inventions I've seen. And I wish I had this when my daughter was little. So anyway, pretty cool. Oh, and it's got the 3 adjustable back here. So as you grow and shrink, you have 3 good sizes there to adjust.
So that is it. The second one on the listing that's highlighted now is actually a 3-pack. So you've got the beige, the black, and the cream all in one set here. And the material is super soft. It really is great. A great material. It feels super comfy. I'm sure it'll be a lot more rewarding. There's no underwire, so it's all just the material supporting it, so there's less of that stuff digging in. Here is the Mum Cozy. This is a retractable baby gate. So how this works is you just attach one side to one side of the door, and if this was up vertical, it actually pulls down like a blind, except what you're doing is you're just pulling across and it retracts in. So when you want it used, you pull it across and hook it over 2 little hooks that you attach on the other side of your doorway, and it can expand out to 5.5 feet. So that's a huge space, whether you've got a single door opening or a double door, you got those bay window doors, whatever, you can still use this to pull it across, and the little child then just, as far as the child's concerned, here's a wall. And keeps walking, doesn't try to wander on out. We have the Bedsure. The Bedsure cooling blanket. Bedsure. Is this the waffle? It is the waffle.
Yeah, this is the waffle.
Now we have the mint green version right here, which we like because it easily shows the pattern. When we pull up the white one, you're like, oh, I can't see. But here we go. You can easily see with the different color the pattern here. It is a nice, lightweight, breathable summer blanket. It's rayon derived from bamboo. And on one side, the square pushes out, and on the other side, the square is in. So it gives it a nice volume while being super lightweight and breathable. Bedsure has a lot of great products. So if you're looking for anything bedding-wise, just click on the Bedsure store where it says visit the Bedsure store just underneath the listing title and go check it out. I mean, they have an immense amount of different items. Here's another item. This is the linen sheets right here. High quality.
Like these would be good for winter in Vegas. If you live in Washington State, these would be great for winter too.
All year round.
All year round, yeah.
Nicely well hemmed. Here's the top. So it's folded over and double stitched at the top of the sheet set. So they are a nice set of sheets. We've got the king size because we have a king bed. There's like 15 different colors you can get. So it's got the 2 pillowcases, it's got the fitted sheet and the top sheet all there for you to use and enjoy. That's the burnt orange coloring that we've got. It's 55% cotton and 45% linen. That blend of cotton and linen creates a fabric that makes a strong yet soft to touch sheet for your body. Lightweight and naturally breathable. We also have, here's another example of the bedshore sheets. Now these are great for the warmer environments such as us here. These are a little bit more lightweight and they're cooling. So straight off the fact to touch them, they're rayon derived from bamboo and they're breathable and soft. They're kind of a mix. They feel like they're strong like cotton, except soft like microfiber. So they're kind of in between that, the feeling wise. So they feel lightweight, they feel luxurious, and they're super cooling as well. So the body heat, you can feel comfortable underneath those sheets. And what are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. There's like 29, 30 different color combinations you can choose from right there. So you can get any color you want for those beautiful sheets. The next size here, this is the light blue here. This is a bedshore queen sheet set. We've got the king, we've got it on our bed. And they're sold out right now. So that is.
They are, huh?
Yeah, they're currently unavailable because we got the last set. Da-da-da, there it is on our pillows right there.
That's funny.
So, but yeah, just click into the bedshore store, and because they got plenty of other options. Much like this here, these are so silky. These are satin pillowcases. Satin pillowcases. It's a set of 2. These are dusty rose color. They feel they're a little bit more gold rose in person than what it's showing there on the camera. Now, Amy was mentioning that satin or silk pillowcases are great for the ladies because it stops your hair from getting tangled and bedhead and less breakage of your hair when you have nice soft pillowcases. They feel nice, 23% off. Worth having a look to enjoy your sleep experience. This is the baby complete health care kit for the baby. And it has everything in it. It all comes in this groovy little travel bag. You can see all the items right there.
This is so cute.
It opens up with the zipper. Oops, all the way. And there you have your whole kit, everything you need for your baby's grooming. So it's a 24-in-1 baby grooming kit, our healthcare kit. The items are rounded and safe for use, so great for you to use. And also if a little kid seems to grab it and mimic what you're doing, it's safe for them to be handling, which is great. It's got nail clippers, combs, medicine dispenser, brush. It's got a whole lot in it. Check it out. 9% off. This makes a great oops, here we go. No, here we go. This makes a great baby shower gift. For sure. Great baby shower gift. For any of your loved ones that invited you to a baby shower.
Ooh, this next is from Top Meta. Is this the cooling blanket?
Yeah, they've got both.
Oh.
So the first thing we're showing is the cooling blanket right here. This is the cooling blanket. And one side's got a little pattern, the other side is nice lightweight. And it actually feels cool to touch straight away. So this is the cooling blanket for hot sleepers. It transfers the heat, keeps the body cool, reduces night sweats. It's 25% off. It's a fantastic, nice, big, stretchy, a little bit of stretch in it, a little bit of give. You feel super comfortable wrapped up in this. So that's the cooling blanket. And Top Meta, 20% off. It has matching pillowcases right here. So it has 2 pillowcases. It's got a little bit of a stretch in it. And on, it's got a zipper right here, so you can just zip it open, squeeze him over your pillow, so you can see the actual material has a little bit of a give in it. And then you just zip it back up. And so then you got a nice cooling pillow. So when your head gets hot, it will dispel that heat. So makes for a comfortable sleep. With the blanket and the pillowcases, you are set. We have the Eufy Robot Vacuum Cleaner. So it comes with, as you can see there in the picture, it comes with the whole station.
The Eufy is so cool.
And here's the actual robot vacuum cleaner itself. It actually backs in, and you see right here, the little opening. It'll back into the control station, recharge itself, and all the debris, dust, and dirt that it's picked up, it sucks out of here and fills up the collection station. So all you do is empty the bag at the top of the collection station once a month. It also, as it pulls in, there's little bristles down here. A razor blade runs back and forth and cuts all the hair. So any dog hair or human hair that's caught up in the bristles gets cut out automatically each time it docks. You can connect it up with the app, the Eufy app, and you can see which rooms have been cleaned. You can program it to clean specific rooms. You can ask it to miss certain areas where you say you've got an aquarium with a whole bunch of power cords. And you're like, I prefer if the robot didn't go under that. Not a problem. You can say that as a no-go zone. All controllable, all remote control. And once you've got it set up, it just automatically runs. Not a problem. Day and night. You go to bed and Eufy cleans your kitchen. There's also a hybrid version that does mop as well as vacuum. Talking about vacuum and mop, here is a vacuum for your hot tub or your swimming pool. So it's rechargeable and it lasts for 2 hours. He's not available right now, but put him on your wish list if it's something that you want. Then we've got the Hans Sleep. This is Hans Sleep. Hans Sleep's another company that has some great bedding products. This is super soft and fluffy, and this is a heated blanket. So this is great for your cold climates or winter. You feel comfy or rugged in it. So you can put it on your bed, or you can just have it as a throw on your couch while you watch a movie and keep you nice and warm. It's nice and fluffy. It's kind of like faux. On one side is like a faux Sherpa wool. On the other side is a plushy flannel fleece. So this side feels like a baby rabbit. Oh, it's super soft, super, super soft. You want to touch it?
I love it. It really does feel like a plushy toy, like a baby's plushy toy.
Yeah, and it's easy to wash too because the power cord just unclips from it. So you can throw the whole thing in the wash and then just clip the power cord back in. So you can wash it without the power cord, and makes it super nice. Oh, thanks for letting us know. Yeah, that one's also currently unavailable. Moving on to another Hans Sleep item then.
Oh, this one's nice.
This is mattress topper. Now, it's all sealed away here. Soon as this is king size, as soon as you take it out from the vacuum seal,
it's going to take up this whole studio.
It expands 10 times this size. And it has big squares that they're sewn together at 2 inches apart, and in between it billows up to 3 inches apart. Nice big mattress topper. It also has elasticized around the base. So basically it's got a 16, 21 inch sheer mesh sides, wraps around whatever mattress size she does, and then the elastic that is on that all pulls in together underneath your mattress, which makes it nice and secure. It doesn't move, it doesn't slip, it stays wonderful, stays exactly where we are. We pop this guy on the air mattress. We have guests over, we pop him on the air mattress. We got a couple of them. We got a king size air mattress, queen size, and a twin size. So we have a twin size mattress topper, queen and king. Pop them on, and people are like, "Oh wow, that's one of the best sleep. That's better than my mattress at home," because you got the nice firm air mattress, and then the mattress topper just makes it super comfy.
Love it.
So if you want to make your mattress feel 1,000 times more comfy without buying a new mattress, grab one of these mattress toppers. This is our EcoFlow power generator. This is the EcoFlow River. Now, it has, you can charge it up with a power cord. You can charge it up with solar panels. It actually has the cords that connect to your solar panels. So you pop your cords in here. Yep, this side. Pop your cords in there. So it comes with the cords. It doesn't come with the solar panels. So great for our camping, great as an emergency. Connected up with the app, and then you can do software updates on the device itself. And it is a 288 watt portable power station. It's got 3 600 watts outlets, AC outlets. It's flashlight, fast charging solar generator, solar panels, optional, just grab them. Great for emergencies, great for camping, great to have in your RV out and about. So there's the EcoFlow River. Great for outdoor and camping. In fact, you could grab this and the book and plan your next, at the beginning of the carousel, the book here about Take That Trip, Girl, the Ultimate Bucket List Journal, and start planning your own little getaway trip with your own power. The power is in you, or take it with you with the power station. So, and we also have this Le Shore calming dog bed for all of you that got your little fur babies. This is a great one. This is high quality, nice and nice solid material. Let's have a look at Amy for a sec with this guy.
This is a dog bed by Leisure. Pretty cute. It's for a small dog. It looks big. It's sitting up on this little round table here, and I thought this looks so cute. Like this would be really super cute. I could just have this as a table. Maybe not. Anyway, I'd like to thank them for sending this to me to review. I really do appreciate it. Keep sending me dog stuff. We don't have a dog, but I've got my husband that close. I keep telling him, if we keep getting this stuff, we have to get a dog. And so I'm going to keep the pressure on. So keep sending me these. Anyway, this one is a really nice one. I love it. It's like a little flower. It looks like a little flower. It'd be good for like a little Pomeranian or a Chihuahua or some kind of like small dog, or, like a Lhasa Apso or Shih Tzu, one of those kind of dogs. On the bottom of it, it's got a no slip pad. So this is good. It's not going to just slide around. You know how dogs kind of do that running they get the zoomies and they come running in their bed. It's not going to slide as much when they do that with the little non-slip on the bottom. Very cute. It's very comfy, and You know, dogs, when you train dogs, I'm actually very good at training dogs. I've been training dogs since I was really little. And one of the things is I like to work for their food. And so one of the things you could hide in here for them to find, you could hide stuff in here for them to find it. And you can also hide coffee beans around the house and start teaching them to smell for coffee beans and then reward them when they find them. And that's how you can start training your dog to smell things and find things. And dogs can do all kinds of really cool things. Dogs are super cool. And I love dogs. I love animals. So, honey, if you're watching, we need a little Chihuahua or maybe like a little Pomeranian or maybe a Lhasa would be amazing. Maybe one of those little fluffy white dogs. Those are so cute. Jack Russell, maybe. Anyway, thank you again, Leisure. This is a really great little dog bed.
Yeah, Evan says my 4-pound Chihuahua would fit perfect in that bed. It's really cute. And what's cool is it's got little places in it. Like if you hide little coffee beans for your dog to find and reward them when they find it, that's how you teach your dogs to start smelling stuff. And that's how you can train your dogs to start smelling. It's 11:11.
So Amy failed to talk about the dog bed and just reminisced about the thought of buying a dog through that video. So let me tell you about the dog bed, the job that was most to happen for that video. So it's high quality material, great for the dog's claws to scratch. And the circular shape is great because dogs like to get in the bed and they do that little turnaround. Also, where the top mound connects to the exterior rim, it's a heavy duty sewn overlock. So dog can get its nose down there, get its dog paws in there and its claws, and it's not going to rip up the bed. The bed is designed for the dog to scratch it and chew it and to be fine. It's a faux Sherpa wool on the exterior, which makes it super high durability and comfort for your pet. Whatever breed dog you have or want, regardless of the 400 that Amy just happened to mention off the top of her head, she had not been Googling them for 17 hours before making that video. So, the base has a non-slip surface. It's got little rubber dots all over it that stop it from slipping and sliding around. It is comfy. It is so comfy that when we had it up here in the studio, the grandson, as a 10-year-old, would come and just climb into it and go, I want this in my room. And we're like, it's a dog bed. And no, you're not. So great little bed. Yeah. So good for a Chihuahua, or in the picture there, a French Bulldog, one of those smaller kinds of dogs. They love it. And dogs love their own little bed. They like their own space. They like their own,
much like husbands
in a cage or something like that.
Maybe not the cage. Husbands don't like cages. Wives don't like them either.
Why do you keep trying to put me in one? The machine washable.
The only cage is your own mind. That's the only thing holding you back.
And yes, you can get it in many different colors. There's about 9 or 10 different colors. It's actually made of polyester. You can get it in different sizes. Super comfy. The main thing is you can wash it, and the dogs love it, and it's sturdy and lasts for a long time. They're the main elements. You can get it in different sizes for your different animals, small, extra small, medium, or large. So the large is actually like it's a 3-foot circle. So 3-foot diameter. So great big 3-foot by 3-foot diameter thing. Many different colors. It's got some really good ratings for it. So it's up there like 4.6 rating from 766 different ratings. So and it gets 5 out of 5 for chew proof. So all those folks with dogs that have gone, yep, I've got it, my dog chews everything, they've said, this survived. And yes, it's also usable by cats. Cats will also like it. If you have a cat and a dog, you might have to get 2, and doesn't matter how many you get, the cat's still going to claim every single one.
Yeah, because cats do that.
Cat's like, nope, this one's mine right now. And you go sit in the other one, you're like, I now want that one. Or just put a box somewhere in the living room. The cat would go, oh, a box. It's funny how cats love boxes. Even I've seen pictures of tigers that when something new has been brought to their compound or something in a zoo, and they've emptied the box out to build the structure for the tiger's like climbs into the box.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Go check that out. That's
Tigers
a lot
are
of fun.
funny.
It's a lot
Animals
of fun.
are funny. I love animals. Animals are so funny.
Yeah. So we're really excited by our guest this morning. Let me just highlight a book right at the beginning
This
here.
is the Take That Trip Girl
by Monique Pearson.
It says this journal was written in mind for the woman who is everything for everyone, and oftentimes she's last on her priority list. That spoke to me so much. It gives you an opportunity to take your travel fantasies and make them your reality via thought-provoking prompts, vision boards, and a 3-year travel plan. In order to get a clear perspective on the travel goals you would like to accomplish, there are also spaces to reflect throughout this journal as well. Would you like assistance bringing your bucket list travel to fruition? And then there's a QR code on the back that you can scan to get in touch with Monique even more. So grab the book.
How many people have a bucket list travel location?
Bali's mine. Bali's been on mine for a long time.
Bali's a beautiful place. Thailand's a beautiful place.
Jenny said, just let the cat have the box your dog's bed comes in.
Pretty much. You're
That's
right,
funny.
Jenny. Smart.
It's very funny.
Yeah. Name some of the places, any place that is rainforest or ocean. I love snorkeling. I used to love scuba diving, but now my scuba certification has expired, so snorkeling's my option. I've got several masks and I got fins and snorkels and whatnot. Bali for sure, and India, Jenny says.
Ooh.
Yeah. India is good to go on a tour that's already pre-designed with a couple other folks.
I had a friend of mine that traveled over there all by herself, and she was young. She was young and couldn't get anybody to go with her. Nobody wanted to go. Everybody was like, yeah, because she was only like 22, 23 years old. She went over there by herself, and she was really scared a couple times by herself over there.
Yeah, India has a lot of people in it. And as we know, with any form of population, there is high quality people and people to be wary of. And the bigger the population, those percentages don't change. You just get more of them. So in a small country town, there'd be just one person to be wary of. And you're like, yeah, everyone keeps the distance from you-hoo. Where the larger the city, the more population, the higher increase of those people. So just for your own safety, I would say Thailand, I went by you. I'm a guy, so it's a little easier for me. Thailand, I've had some great experience. Thailand has been your favorite so far, Jenny says. The experiences in Thailand.
I would love to go to Thailand.
I had a whitewater rafting experience in Thailand, yet it was they were still doing the whitewater rafting, but it was at the end of kind of a drought season. So there were times there was no whitewater rafting. There was not even rafting at times. There's times we get out of the boat and have to carry it across kind of wet rocks because there was only just enough water for there to be water in the creek. There was no way you could paddle until we got to where the water was again. That was, I remember that experience. Mind you, whitewater rafting in Africa, oh boy, they'd had huge waterfall. They'd had huge rainfall, and it should have been closed. We should not. So I've had all of my whitewater rafting experiences while traveling the world. It's either been extreme or where's the water? So it was flood time in Africa and drought time in Thailand for both of my several whitewater rafting experience. But it was pretty wild. Actually going down in these rafts and you're looking off on the banks and here's alligators and you're like, I hope to God we don't get, but the water's too rough for the alligators to do anything. That's why they're out on the banks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where was that at?
Africa.
In Africa.
I'm trying to think of below Queen Victoria Falls in Zimbabwe. Those falls, right at the base of those falls, we took it there, went all the way down.
Wow.
It was for those of you who've done rafting, it was 4, 5, level 4, level 5 rapids. So yeah, we've got a couple of great things on the list. Our author today, absolutely lovely lady. She's all over social media, so just Google her if you want to see some of her other tips and trips as well. Grab that book, take that trip, girl. It's not just a book travel. It's not just a travel book about travel, traveling book, whatever. It is a process, a mindset shift. It is a journal. It is an exercise in the development and creation of a dream. It's more than just a book. So definitely have a look at it. It's an experience. It's like a fantasy, a dreamscape jigsaw puzzle almost for you to put together. Wonderful author today. Next week, the author is Paul Ross. Is that the correct name?
Yeah, Paul Ross or Ross Jeffries. He's known by a couple. He was known back in the day as a pickup artist, and that is his Ross Jeffries persona.
This is like 20 years, a couple of decades ago, using linguistics of persuasion.
Yeah. Now he's
Paul Ross.
Paul Ross. Or Paul Jeffries Ross. Oh. And he goes by a couple different names there. But he's really a master at, and you know what? It's funny. Like I actually was on his podcast a couple weeks ago, and I really liked the guy because I was like, oh, pickup artist. Ugh. But I get it. Like he's charming and he's fun and he's great to talk to. And he's everybody's best friend. He like triggers that, oh, I could be this dude's friend. And anyway, so it's going to be a great conversation because he's also he teaches sales.
Yeah. So next week's author is going to be you got to be here. You're going to learn things and phraseology and concepts for you to be able to have more influence with those around you, and more importantly, over yourself. A lot of the self-talk we're having, how that can be improved. And Amy was on his podcast just a couple of weeks ago. Great guy. Quite well known in the influence and phraseology programs, hypnosis, etc. He's a bit of a rock star in that field. And yeah, many decades ago, when he was in his 20s and 30s, he was helping guys connect with other people.
But you know what? Here's the thing. If you, I don't think there's anything wrong with pickup in the sense that, like, if you feel awkward and you have a hard time talking to other people and talking to women, then like that's okay. Like it's like why shouldn't you have every advantage like on your side, as long as you're not going out there to do it just to use other people. But if you're just doing it to truly try to connect with another human and learn how to create that connection a little bit deeper and a little bit better, I kind of don't see anything wrong with it.
This subject area of conversations come up many times, and we talk about it in both regards, with the male side and the female side, and it's 50-50. You know, for every guy that's hooking up with a girl, there's a girl hooking up with a guy, and both are true in regards to, are you being honest with your intentions or what you're after? And it doesn't make one thing right or wrong. It's only right or wrong in the eyes of the person that you're actually communicating with, you know. So if you're doing a whole bunch of lies and deceit, regardless of what the subject matter is, to get what you want, that is a non-positive action. if you're being honest about what you want and getting what you want, and the other person's okay with it, they're the only people whose opinion matters in that moment. It's not really anybody else's matter. Yet, how phraseology works, how terminology works, how connection works, that is a powerful skill set no matter who you are, where you are, and what you do. You have to do the connection first before you can do any of the guiding techniques. Whether you're a school teacher, whether you're out at a club looking for a date, whether you're a religious leader guiding people down a pathway of your version of morality. It doesn't really matter. That connection phase and the words you're using and how they're impacting another person's life, that skill set is certainly worth understanding, certainly knowing. And this guy is a master of it. Much like, hey, if we had Tiger Woods on and he's going to talk about golf, great. If he's going to talk about tap dancing on a cruise ship, it's like, not the guy to hear from, because he's not known for that. Where Paul Jeffries Ross is known for the ability to communicate in such a way that the other person is paying attention to what you're saying, what you're wanting. And for you to be aware of how you may be improving your set of success rate or destroying your potential success rate. And so that's going to be great for every single person. It doesn't really matter what your process is, what's your area, whether you're a retiree and you just want to get more discounts at the supermarket, or you're looking to score the best results at your high school exam, or get promoted for a job, or whatever. Better communication and being able to read the circumstances and guide the conversation is a powerful and wonderful skill set for everyone. So very, very, very excited for this powerhouse in that field, a powerhouse in the field of linguistics and persuasion and communication. Someone who's highly recognized and very well renowned in that field and area, to be here next week with his book and what he's going to be sharing with us. So that is Paul Jeffrey Ross, and he's got several books. Subtle Words That Sell: How to Get Your Prospects to Convince Themselves. How to get your prospects to convince themselves. So, subtle words that sell. That's no different as saying, hey kids, how about doing your homework and eating your green veggies? No. What about if there was a way you could communicate with your children where, like, oh, can't we just eat our green veggies and do our homework before going to bed? What if the children were asking you for that? You're like, well, we'll do that tonight, but I can't guarantee that will happen tomorrow. Okay. So it's every moment in life is a sales moment. Either you're being sold something, either you're being led down a pathway of agreement, or you're selling somewhere else where you're looking for them to agree with you. So either every moment in life is a sales. So even if you think, oh, I'm not asking anybody for money for what I have in my hand or in my room, don't worry about it. Sales is so much bigger than just a monetary exchange for a product or service. So sales is happening 100% of the time in your life. So his other book, The Subconscious Sales Advantage: How to Increase Your Sales or Your Success 30% or more in only 3 months, 90 days. So how to quickly achieve more success in you getting what you want. That's a great thing to learn. Plus, there's also, he's got a book on Audible, The Influencer's Edge podcast with Paul. Oh, I'm going to hit my follow button right now. The Influencer's Edge podcast.
Yeah, actually, we'll throw that on the link for next week too, because that's the podcast I'll be on.
Yeah. Amy's on that podcast. So
yeah.
Go check out conversation. Well, it's been absolutely a pleasure to connect with you folks. We always love a pleasure to.
Oops.
Jenny's saying that we look forward to your author next week.
Yeah, it should be good. It should be a really good conversation. We'll try to keep it to a half hour, but we'll probably go over with this guy because he's just got a wealth of knowledge, you guys.
It was a joy to be here with you, Evans. Thank you for sharing. Thanks for the jokes and the mind challenges, Jenny. I hope everyone has a fantastic day. Remember, every single person out there has their own struggles that they're going through. Every single person has high moments and low moments. And you don't have to know what it is to know that it's happening. There is something you can do to make the world a better place. Share a smile and a croissant. So, maybe just a smile.
Maybe just a smile.
You don't share your croissants, especially if it's a chocolate croissant. What's the opposite of a croissant?
A bagel?
A happy uncle.
Oh, a croissant.
A croissant and a happy uncle. So yeah, when you're out and about, share a smile, and if you're adventurous, give them a little wink.
Tag along with Amy and Jamie while we meet the authors. Right here on Amazon Live. Ask questions to win a prize from your favorite author's life. So come on, just tag along with Amy and Jamie while we meet the authors. Right here on Amazon Live. Ask questions to win a prize from your favorite author's life.